Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Brandon, also known as the Georgia Picker, and yes, we're back at it with another video. Today's video is going to be us going to Black Friday deals. Yes, the Amazon liquidation store, bin store, whatever you guys want to call it. Every item is going to be $7 today. It is currently $7.49. They open up at 9. Now, before you guys say anything, hear me out. Usually I get there hours before, but apparently they have this new format going on where I'm not sure if I like it. I really don't, because I don't see any reward in going anymore, if that makes sense. Again, this is my first time doing it this way, so I'm not sure how it's gonna work out. I've never even heard of anybody doing this type of stuff before, but maybe if you guys have a similar experience or a similar bin store who does this, please let me know in the comments down below, and hopefully we find some good stuff today. But the way they do it is they let everybody in at 9 o'clock. They have the bins in the center. Apparently there's no more bins along the walls for whatever reasoning, and they put everything in the center, and apparently it's taped off. This is what was told from a few friends of mine that go there like religiously, that they go there constantly, and they told me that's the new format. So that's the reason why we're not there hours before. 7:50 right now, so we'll probably get there around like 8:25 or so. So I mean, it's definitely not a bad drive to get there. It's just, you know, I don't know how I feel about it. Again, this might not be a crazy haul, but I mean, we're going to go try to find some good stuff. We have nothing going on today, at least to my knowledge, other than taking the packages right there. But other than that, it's going to be smooth sailing from here. So let's go ahead and get over to Black Friday deals. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. We are halfway to 7,000 subscribers, more than halfway. I think we're less than 40 subscribers away. Wow, that's all I can say, you guys. Let's get to the bin store.
We don't give out any tickets. We come in, grab a shopping cart, everyone stays outside the caution tape until the complete line is in the store. The caution tape is surrounding all the tables. Please do not touch anything in the tables until everybody's in the store. I'm gonna sound the alarm, the tape goes down, start shopping. Y'all ready? Yeah. Just stay anywhere outside the caution. All right, everyone, once I sound the alarm, the caution tape goes down, you can begin shopping.
What's going on? Oh, what's going on, man? You all right?
You
Yeah, I know. It's been a minute. I said I didn't recognize you at first.
That's my first time back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't been here in a while either.
I've been traveling a lot.
Guys, this is good. This is good. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I'm going to keep today as simple as possible because I want you guys to be focused in on the video itself. But like I said, I'm going to keep it simple. This is for mainly the advice and tips to help you guys with Amazon liquidation store or bin store, whatever you guys want to call it. This is mainly advice to not seasoned experts or experienced sellers, but this is mainly for the people who have only been a couple of times, or people who are about to go to their first one, or people who want to kind of get into this type of store. And this is kind of like my tips and tricks that I always do. For us experienced resellers, it's common sense, but at the end of the day, everybody's starting at some point and some people want to learn, and that's the reasoning why I do this. So let's go ahead and get it started. So the number one tip that I can always give people anytime you go into any store or any bin store is, if it looks interesting, throw it in your buggy, because at the end of the day, at the very end of your scavenging hunt, right, you guys can actually go into a corner, crawl into a hole, and just look up every single item. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I walk out of there with 10 items that I'm going to make money. You never want to walk out of a store to where you're not going to make money. If the sell-through rate is not really the greatest, you don't want to walk out with stale inventory that doesn't really move as quick, that type of stuff. Now, again, you'll see me buy certain things, even though it doesn't go for a whole lot of money, the sell-through rate's pretty good. So like sometimes I'll spend $7 to make like 20, which after fees and everything, I'll probably make $7 or $8, but at the end of the day, I know it's going to sell very quick. And then there's some items where it's like, okay, there's 10 listed, 1 sold, but the one that sold for $100. So then I might just cut the price and try to sell it for like 75, you know, 65, only have $7 into it. But you guys understand what I'm saying. Always do your due diligence when it comes to that type of stuff. Do your research, because at the end of the day, research is key when it comes to reselling. My second tip that I can always give out as well, always check unmarked boxes, as well as packages that have labels on them and boxes that have labels on them. Always check them. We have found an iPad, we have found laptops in unmarked boxes before. We found phones. We found all types of stuff. Matter of fact, we even found an Xbox console. It wasn't in a brown box, but that's kind of irrelevant. But you just never know what you're going to find at bin stores. So that's why I'm saying always, always, always check labels. And then if you have, like, I'll give you guys an example. The iPad that we found, it was in a brown UPS box. The reason why I bring this up all the time, because it was a very amazing shock of what we found that was inside it. And in the UPS store, it had a little bit of weight, so I'm like, I'm curious what that is. So I took it over to the open box station, which majority of bin stores do have, and basically they just open up the box for you, and boom, they opened it up. It was saran wrapped and it had bubble wrap in it. I was like, can I cut it open? She said yes. I cut it open, and then guess what? It was a brand new, like 10th generation, 9th generation, it was whatever the current generation was at the time, and it was an iPad, and it was a mint green color, and we sold it for $650, all because I went off of an unmarked box in the weight of it. So it's pretty amazing of what you guys can find here in the Amazon liquidation store. And then of course, the third and final tip that I can always give is be courteous and kind to everybody around you. I try to as best as I can, but some people will push your buttons and some people will get in your way, and there are some people who are very agitated for whatever reasoning. Life is beautiful, man. There's no need to be all pushy and shovey and all that type of stuff. At the end of the day, be kind, because you'll be surprised how many people come up to me and giving me stuff because I was very kind to them, or I found something for them in the past, or whatever the case is. It's always good to be courteous and kind to your neighbor. So, but yeah, that's going to be it for me. Let's go ahead and roll it back into the video. All right, guys, so we just got done. Didn't find a whole lot, but we got 14 items for $104.86, and 2 items are gonna make all of our money back. So definitely not a bad little trip. Some crazy stuff. I mean, if you guys ever see these Oregano black coffee stuff, this stuff does really well. The set of 4 that I have here should sell for $100. So definitely not bad. And then, you know, we got a couple things for the wifey and you know, a couple other things I think it's going to do pretty well. So definitely not too bad, but the books are doing well, like 50 bucks on one of them, or 50 to 60. So yeah, you guys will see the recap when we get home. All right guys, so we're back at the house and look who it is. It's the wifey. So she got everything set up for me, you know, to show you guys what we found. So we spent $104 and some change on some items, and you know, like I said, you know, every bin store is not going to be like, it's going to have, you know, 1000% good things. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be good hauls, there's going to be amazing hauls, there's going to be insane hauls, and then there's going to be small hauls, but that's fine, right? You know, we found some good stuff, and at $104 we should make some good money. I don't really know how much we walked away with, because we got a couple things for the wifey and then obviously a handful of things to sell, but $104 to get my wife a couple of things, and then we're still gonna make money. That's a win in my book. And then you want to tell the people?
I'm tired.
You're tired? Why are you tired? Because we just ate breakfast. We ate breakfast, now we're tired. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. So this is the haul, you guys. It's a little windy out here, so I'm sorry. I do apologize for that. These are the two things that we're going to be keeping for personal, mainly for the wife, and then the rest of the stuff we're going to be selling. Exception of this, I might keep this because if you guys ever see those coloring books that are like for adults, so like they're very like intricate, there's a lot to color in, that type of stuff, you know, there's 432 colored pencils in a box. So I was like, you know, we might actually keep that too, but we'll obviously see. But let's go and start it off. So the two things that we're keeping, it's gonna be this bamboo charging station. As you guys know, my wife is into the boho theme, and she doesn't have one of these. So she has a charging station, but it's not a bamboo. So we got that for her. And then of course, you know, she loves her book sets and her books and all that good stuff. So I don't know what, you know, if these are worth anything crazy. I think the set of 3 were going for like 20 bucks, but reminders of him, ugly love, and it ends with us. So yeah, you know, we decided to grab these for the wifey. I think these are pretty good. I can't remember what exactly they go for, but these are the Evolution R255 TCT 10-inch cutting blades, and there's 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So all of them new. So I thought that was a pretty good find. Then we have this this Moby blanket for, or what exactly is this? It says Moby wrap. There you go, Moby wrap. And I didn't actually open this up to see, and there we go. Yep, looks like it's brand new, never used. So again, I'm not sure what exactly the value of this. I do not remember, but either way, you guys are going to see the sold comps, the listed comps, or similar comps. Like I said, by the time this airs, some of this stuff may have already sold. And then we got this Venom. So one thing too that I will never understand is that, so obviously you have like a loose piece there, right? But a lot of people don't pick this type of stuff up because it has a crushed box. So if you guys remember, whenever I found the Godzilla figure from the bin store, right, everybody was skipping over it. And yes, it did have a dented box, but it still sold for what, $30, $35, somewhere around there. So I would expect the same thing for this. I mean, even at $7 from what I bought it for, I mean, I would still assume this thing's going to sell for about minimum 25, I would assume, because this isn't going to go to a collector. This is going to be somebody who wants to just take it out of the box, not worry about it, at a cheaper price. So definitely when it comes to this stuff, don't be afraid to look up like damaged boxes when it comes to toys. Then we got this Zohan protect your ears earmuffs. Now I did not look inside this, and it appears to be brand new. Yeah, there you go. So definitely I want to say that thing's going for like 25, 30 bucks. Nothing too crazy. I think, like I said, I think these are the best finds so far. Actually no, I'm sorry, this is probably the best find. Well, actually, crap, I don't know, because there's 4 of these, so I'm not too sure. But either way, so these right here, if you guys don't know about this brand. All right guys, so I'm going to talk about this brand really quick. So this is Organo Black Coffee. I have sold this particular item over the course of 2 years, and I've never ran into this issue. It sold extremely quick. I want to say it sold within like 2 or 3 days of me listing it. I did lot up both of them. I technically paid $7 a piece for them, so $14 into $100. That set sold for $100 free shipping. But they must be a Vero now. Beforehand, they were not a Vero, and if they were, I did not come across that in any of the sold comp, so it must be something that's kind of new, I think, because there's like 36 listed and like 400, 600 sold or something like that. So do not sell this brand anymore. I did get a warning for it through eBay. But I've sold this particular item over the course of 2 years, and I've made extremely good money on it. I do not recommend putting them on eBay. So just a disclaimer, if you guys do find it out there in the wild, they do sell very well. But at the same time, they are cracking down on people about this item. So yeah, but this is a huge bolo for, I'm assuming, other platforms that you can sell it on. So, but yeah, just had to stop in there real quick just so I can explain. All right, so I thought this was interesting. So this is the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, 5th edition. And we've actually sold one of these before. I think this is going to go for like 50 or so. But then we found this like, I don't know, 20 minutes later. It is the desk reference to the diagnostic criteria from DSM-5TR, which is this. This one only goes for about 20 bucks. But I decided to get them just because they do sell pretty well. We have, you know, whenever I first read this, I thought it said Guide to Clinical Depression, but it says Clinical Documentation. So I thought that was kind of off by me to think that that's what it said. But either way, this thing's going for I think 25 or so, and the sell-through rate's pretty decent on that. This right here is a great one. I think this thing's going for like 75 bucks. IRC 2018 International Codes. If you guys ever find these IRC books, they do very, 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 very well. And then this right here, I'm gonna do a little bit more research just to make sure I can put this on eBay. This is the hangover patch. Now I scanned the barcode. I think it's huge barcode. And there was none listed and one sold for like 38 bucks or something like that. So I was willing to buy it for 7, but we will definitely do some research on it. But I guess they're patches for hangover, so I don't know. It says organic formula, so it must be good. And then last but not least is these colored pencils, and actually it's sealed. I wanted to open them up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and open them up. All right, guys, so I just cut it. Moment of truth. Let's just see if this thing looks cool or not. Oh my goodness, it's actually not exactly what I was expecting. I thought it was gonna be like 421 different colors, but I mean, you know, yeah, you can definitely tell they're cheaply made. But I mean, what do you think, Charlie?
Well, there's 2 sold, or 2 listings, none sold.
For 421?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Looks like that one's like split a little bit, but I don't know. Either way, you know, I think we're just gonna use this for myself. But how much are they going for, or what do they have it listed for? Just out of curiosity. $22.50. Somebody has that on auction, so 30. So I mean, you know, $7. I mean, why not? Like I said, this is gonna be for my own personal use anyways, most likely. But I just thought that was too cool to so wait, hold on, I'm confused now. Oh, okay, got it. So the red and brown are mixed up. Okay. All right, enough about the color pencils. All right, and that's gonna be the haul. Like I said, it might not be like an amazing haul, but we only spent $104. The coffee is gonna basically make all of our money back right there, and then the books and stuff will do pretty well. For the most part, all the sell-through rates on the stuff that we're not keeping is actually pretty decent. So so yeah, future me is gonna take it away and tell you guys how much we've sold, how much we spent, which you guys already know that, and how much, you know, we still have left to sell and all that good stuff. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, and future me, take it away. All right, guys, so check it out. So yeah, I got a baby face, I know. So here are the quick statistics for this entire haul. So again, it wasn't an amazing haul by no means, but at the end of the day, we're still making money and we're already in the green. And this was done less than a month ago, so that's great. That's one thing I always like to do. Anytime I do a video or I go somewhere and I buy some, you know, whatever I buy, I always like to be in the green within a month. That'd be nice. That's like the, you know, the best case scenario. So anyways, so we spent $104 in total at Black Friday deals. We actually walked away with $330 worth of stuff. We got a couple things for my wife to keep. I got something that I got to keep, and then the rest of stuff was just going to be reselling purposes, which we found 14 items. So technically 11 items is all we found to resell. We've already sold $260 worth of stuff, which puts us in the green by $156, and we still have $70 left to resell. So yeah, so not a bad little haul there. You know, it's not significant by no means, but at the end of the day, it's those small things that really add up over time. And yeah, to spend $104 to make roughly a little over $300, at least we're doubling up, and that is the best case scenario in my opinion. You always want to try to at least double your money after all said and done. But yeah, we're already in the green, less than a month. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for 7,200 subscribers. We are getting very, very close to 7,300. So thank you guys so much for that. And yeah, I can't wait for this video to grow back because I feel very awkward in front of the camera. So much love. We'll catch you guys next video. It's your boy Georgia Picker. Peace.